I can tell you after the first 10 seconds, I was already disgusted. I had no idea how I finished it, but I definitely wanted to see what he had to say. I think first of all, I think it's disgusting, first of all, to men who can't bear children, for him to just do what he's doing all willy-nilly like that, and just taking that process for granted is disgusting, first of all. The second thing is for fathers who want to be there for their children to listen to this guy, just take the process of being a father for granted is also disgusting. Um, the third thing is the fact that he's able to proudly post this video as if he can get away with that shouldn't happen. I think there's a lot of things in general population that would fix this, that would cure this guy. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about getting a vasectomy. Obviously, he don't want it, but I think in the end, like this dude just doesn't even deserve to be a father. Um, on the other hand, this is what's accepted, and that's another thing that I imagine that we're going to end up talking about it later on. But he's on his seventh woman that he's aware of. So there could be 3 to 5 that he's unaware of that just haven't found him yet. And I'm sure the women in the local neighborhood, the women that know him, women talk, and for that to still be allowed by woman number 4, 5, and 6, you have to question, where their morals are, and where it's going to go after they have seen this video of him proudly talking about what he's done. And I would imagine these women have brothers, cousins, friends. I could see some retribution in his future, and I'm I'm anxious to see where this goes with him. That's all I got for now.
Appreciate it. AB, welcome to the panel, bro.
Thanks, you brother. Thank you, brothers. Welcome, brothers. Yeah, it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch, and it was sad. And as sad as it was, I still was thinking he might be on the extreme end of things, but he's not that off from the norm in a lot of communities. To be honest with you, like in a lot of communities that I grew up in, as black men, we've been conditioned to to use sex or use women in that way. Like sex is just a casual thing. It's just a thing we do to sow our wild oats. Put another notch in our belt, and usually that is the result of it. He's extreme with the 7 children, and to get on the internet with that type of attitude or that type of aggression or that type of nonchalant behavior towards it. But he is not that different from a lot of guys that I might know in my own life that has had multiple babies with different women. And sadly, a lot of us have been conditioned, we've been groomed, we've been taught to manage our sexuality in such an irresponsible way. With that lack of discipline, that lack of focus, and that's usually the result. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't seem to have any foresight because he will end up eventually one or two of those mothers will have him in court, have him in custody battles. And just the stress and the tension of it all is just like just why? So he was saying that he takes what is it, accountability. The brother, he seems like he takes no accountability at all. Seems like he was pointing the finger a lot and took no self accountability. So it was hard to watch. It was sad, but like you said, there is some truth in it. And and if you look on the other side, just the way a lot of black men have been conditioned to look at sex. I know traditionally, our women have not been conditioned or taught to look at sex that way, but times have changed, and they're listening to the same music we're listening to. They're watching the same movies. They're looking at the same social media. So they are starting to follow the same type of teachings that we've been taught all our lives, and this is the result.
Appreciate it, AB. Trey, I don't know if you watched the video or heard the video. I want to get your thoughts on that as well, bro.
No responsibility, no accountability, no sensibility. Those 3 words come to mind when I look at it. It's weird. I saw the first few minutes of it. I turned it off the first time. I was like, oh, nah, what is this? No. But then when you say, hey, we're going to be talking about this tonight, it's like, oh, I guess I better finish it and see what else so I can get full context. And like everybody just said, hey, Tyrone, it was going to be, you know, it was a rough sit through. The sad part to me was I'm seeing more and more men think and talk like this. You know, it's a little concerning. Just a little concerning. But wow. Just wow. Like it's just how you really think, bro. Like, oh wow. Woo. Yeah, I don't know how much I can say about it. He's just one of those dudes, like you might see, you hear, yeah, you walk the other way. I don't hang around that. I don't have that around my energy. I don't feel like poisoning my energy. Nah, no, you don't represent me. Just no. Just a no.
Okay, listen, just so we can understand, I think we should play it one more time, just to get deeper, because listen, there was a lot of points that were made in this thing. I know, but just to understand it, because listen, I think there's a lot more to break out of what he's saying here. I don't agree with everything he says. I'm just saying there's a lot more to break out, and then I want to ask where this mindset is born, where it comes from. You know, because we need to obviously start breaking some stuff down. Do you know what I mean? So that other black men who watch this, or other men too, but many black men can actually start doing the work on themselves. Like, bro, maybe the way I'm thinking is a bit wild. Do you know what I mean? Because when I go through some of the comments on here, some of the brothers are like, you know what? I see where he's coming from, because bro, like he told them, etc., blah blah blah. Yeah. So I want to break it down again once more. I personally think this is a skit. Honestly, I think it's a skit. If I'm honest with you, I think it's a skit. It's the way he's breaking down the points. It's too coherent. So when he's breaking down the points about a woman and why she's having a child, it's too coherent for me for it to be what he really thinks. You know what I mean? Because usually